Hello, hello. Continuing the key training thrift 50% off weekend. We are now at Lecanto and Shannon's still with me.
Hey.
So we're going to go in. We filled up the trunk at the last one. Let's go see what we can find. All right. So we've got our cart again. We have to bring the cart because they're always out of carts on sale day. So that's like a pro tip if you're going thrifting and it's a sale day, even if you get there when they open. So there were no carts. We were right. I'm going to look and see if I see any Halloween. So if you do not know, Bucky's stuff sells very well. Unfortunately, this store tends to mark up their holiday stuff. So I don't think there'd be enough room for profit, but I thought I would check it out. I was hoping I could find Dalton a cute little Halloween shirt, but I didn't see any that were his size. Shannon's got the cart. Now I've got the cart. It's like the great cart handoff. Shannon thought she saw a Betsy Johnson, but it looks like this one was just a knockoff. But definitely looked like a Betsy Johnson. Let's see, you see the line already, and it's not even that late. These lines are brutal on these sales day. This one's a Yashika, which doesn't typically do very well. Look at this. It is football season. This is not your traditional football stuff that I normally pick up, but that is cornhole bean bags, and they're only $4. And I bet that I can get at least 25, but maybe even 35 or more for those vintage Seminoles cornhole bean bags. I'm not a Seminoles fan, but I'm not opposed to selling Seminole stuff for a profit. I will sell anything that is legal for a profit. That's my rule. It just can't be against the law. Now, here I found quite a bit of good stuff on this display. They tend to put the better china and dishware sets, but today I'm not really seeing very much. And then these bins over here on the right drive me crazy because they put stuff in and you really can't see in there. So I typically don't look a lot in there because it's hard to see. And last time I tried to look in this golf section, I like had to climb over tons of stuff. So we're going to skip that one. All right, this is Franciscan. I tried to look, but I couldn't find it. If you guys know the name of that pattern, the picture was $15, and the Atomic Franciscan is definitely worth it, but I'm not sure if this pattern is. And yes, I am on the phone and shopping. I've had a lot going on lately, so we have to multitask. I don't even remember who I was talking to. And Shannon went to the other end of the thrift store, which is kind of how we've been handling this as we're shopping together. If you do not know, Shannon is shopping for me for my reselling business, and I will be paying her for shopping for me. And look at what I just found. These, my friends, are Blinko candlestick holders. Look at the gorgeous turquoise blue. Those are an amazing, amazing pickup if you find them. I had some clear ones that sold really fast, and these with the turquoise and green should sell even faster than the clear. All right, we're going to check the artwork. I've found some really good artwork at this store before, and if you watch me, you've seen this display. I love it. It's just like little flipping panels that have all the artwork on them. So really easy to see. You don't have to dig through anything. Just flip them and see what they've got. But I'm not seeing anything much today. Which that happens occasionally, but you always got to check. I think that like Dreamcatcher thing was like a newer reproduction, so no artwork today for us. All right, here are some display shelves. If you are not aware, you can see I wear my GoPro on my chest, and I actually have my phone in my hand because I was comping things. Let's see. This one almost looked like a Yadro, but when I flipped it over, it was not. And all Yadro is marked. So if it's not marked, it is a reproduction. That kind of looked mid-century modern. Check these out. I was on the fence about these, but I don't think they had enough value. All right, now we're going to go in here and see if we can see any purses. We have not found that much in this one yet, and that is okay. You don't, if you're buying to resell, you do not want to buy just to buy. So if you don't find good stuff, don't feel bad leaving with just a few things or even empty-handed if that is the case, because you don't want to buy stuff that really isn't that good. I don't know. Oh, this one's a Tiganello. $50 they have on this purse. That's a little bit ridiculous, I think. That is not a $50 purse. Look at Shannon. Shannon just came back. Do you see her? Oh, you can kind of see her. She has flippers and she has, look. So these are high-end flippers that she found. And then she also found a red radio flyer little kids wagon. She found all kinds of good stuff. And again, I will show you my finds as well as Shannon's at the end of the video. So make sure you stay tuned if you're wondering what she got. And we have been discussing possibly getting Shannon a GoPro so you can see what she's finding. So look, she also found a really cool cooler lid. So Shannon has like racked up already, even though I didn't find much. But I'm going to keep looking. And I'm not looking a ton at clothes. I'm looking at the collectibles first. This bottle decanter is kind of cool. But I don't know how that would do. Maybe I should have got that. The last few times I've said maybe I should have got that, most of you told me I should. So maybe I should go with my intuition a little bit more than what I do. It's time to get the Christmas stuff out. See all the Christmas? I didn't see anything that really caught my eye. And then they've got some wetsuits and like this racing suit over here. But it's super heavy and it's pretty worn. And I did try to comp it, but I was not able to find anything similar to it. Look at this. This, my friends, is only $2, and it is a Callaway Big Bertha golf umbrella. So there are none listed, and the one that sold for $60. So that umbrella is going to be a $50 profit, and I'm probably going to price it higher because there are no more of them listed. And Shannon is showing me those little swim trunks. She said those are a high-end kids brand. So she knows a lot more about clothes and purses and accessories and stuff than I do. I'm not overly fashionable or up with the trends, but Shannon knows the thing. So really good addition to kind of add in somebody with some different knowledge base than what I have. She also knows a lot of the same stuff I do too. This is a really, really nice Morona made in the USA leather belt. So I'm going to grab that one. I think the belts are only $2. And here was another leather one, but I didn't see a name on it. So definitely don't pass over the belt racks. Definitely look and see if you see anything, because some belts can be very valuable. This one looked nice, but made in China. I think I'm going to pass on that one. All right, all of the stuff. This is a really cool little Billabong backpack. Now, I think it's going to be $5. I think it's only worth $20, but I thought it was really cute, so I got it. I was hoping for $25, but when I comped it, I think it's going to be more around the $20 point. And I was debating on the Roxy. I don't think the Roxy sells very high either. All right, let's look at these collectibles and see. And there's just so much here. It's really hard to take in everything. So you gotta stand back. And she's adding more to the shelf. There is already a lot, and they are still putting more out on there. So we'll see if anything. And if you guys see something that catches your eye that I missed, let me know. This almost looked like a Roseville, but I think it's actually a reproduction. Look at how cute. Teaching is a work of art. A little post-it pad. Thought about getting that for Dalton's teacher, but it was kind of stained up, so I decided I would leave it. Clipper ship. I've sold quite a few clipper ship pieces, just like a piece of advice. Watch for art with clipper ships. I've done very, very well with it historically. Look at this cute little bud vase. I don't think it's worth much though, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna behave. It looks like somebody turned in like a whole unicorn collection. And these are going to be less than $1 each. Aren't they cute with the little bluebird? I think I'm going to grab these that look like they're vintage. There are some that look like they're newer. This one I think is a little newer. I think this one, it's made in Taiwan. I think that one might be a newer one as well. Let's see. Here's another. I think these are vintage, so I'm going to get those I'm going to put them inside the backpack so they don't fall down and end up getting broke. So we'll cushion them here in the backpack for their ride to the cash register. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can hear that. It is storming here. Just heard big clap of thunder. It's hard for me to know what you guys will hear or not hear in the background here. This is a little shell. That one was only $1. Honestly, that one might have been worth picking up. If you saw me pick up a Nautilus shell a couple of weeks ago, it actually sold for $35 in like 2 days. So shells do sell. And this is a really neat Henry crucifix. I do very well with those also. So I definitely am going to grab that one. I was trying to see if this bell was silver. Silver stuff does get missed occasionally. It happens. Not often, but it does happen. All right. Let us continue on. I wish I could find more vases, but I feel like the clear and the Teleflor vases is really all I find. But I always check just in case to be safe. Let me know in the comments if you find a bunch of vases. Like good vases, not like those vases you just saw. Let's see if we see anything in the small appliances. Nothing's overly catching my eye here. This is really cool. I picked it up. I might keep this for myself. So it's a vintage Sears milkshake, and it's milkshake mixer blender, and it's going to be close to $10. It's only worth about $20 plus shipping. So I actually think I'm going to keep that for myself. Not that I need to have a bunch of milkshakes, but I want to have a bunch of milkshakes. Look at this. This is really cool. So it's a candle holder wrapped in copper with a Cocapelli. It has a half melted candle, but I'm not really worried about that for decor purposes. It's a really, really neat piece. So I'm going to grab that one. That one you can see had an original $6.99 price, and that wasn't a brand I was familiar with. Some like Bath and Body Works and Yankee Candles, if they are discontinued, it doesn't matter the original price on them, they can be worth a lot of money. I had to pick that up to show it to Marcia. Not seeing a ton here. This one's just a little cheap made in China one. This is a dangerous spot for Cat because of Tervis. Somebody just sent me a thing. Tervis is filing bankruptcy, which is a very sad day today. Look at this. So I have a good friend named Charlene, and I'm going to get this really nice cup for her. And then I saw this Starbucks. I haven't comped that one yet. It was a gold one. Not sure what the value is going to be on that one. I probably should have got that cake holder. I just saw that Tupperware cake holder. But live and learn. I did not see it the first time. Let's see if we see any more cups or tumblers. All the clear glass and the plates. And this is another section I kind of stand back and scan and see if something catches my eye. This one almost looks like crystalline. It's a studio pottery piece. I did not get that one. I ended up putting it back. Let's see. So much clear glass. Sometimes stuff does stand out, though. I have found a few clear glass or crystal glasses that are valuable. So I don't skip over the section. I'm not a big clear glass fan, but I do check to see if anything, you know, kind of pops when I'm looking at them. Trying to see if I can squeeze down here. We're going to squeeze. I know there are a lot of valuable pots and pans. I do the same thing as the clear glass. When there's so many, my eyes kind of glaze over. I just look if anything really pops out to me. I'm not much of a digger when it comes to clear glass and pots and pans. And I know a lot of people make a lot of money on pots and pans, but I just don't have the initiative to dig through pots and pans. Just don't. Not my thing. But cups. Look, this caught my eye. So my mom's name is Kathy, and this is a pretty cool cup. So I went ahead and picked this up for my mom. This is a Nike helmet. I think it's a hockey helmet. And I picked it up. It was $7.50 after the discount. It's only worth about $15 to $20. So that was a mistake, but I had no signal. Look at how cute she is. It's like a little Cupie on a pillow. She is so cute. I definitely have to pick her up. Don't know really anything about games. I think we all have our things that we like and that we have knowledge on, and then we just pass by the other stuff. This is a really pretty blanket. It's 14th and Union, and it's got like the little faux pearls. It's only going to be $2.50 with the discount because everything is half off. So I'm going to grab that one. It's really soft and nice blanket. I have a blanket problem like I have a Tervis problem. If you guys do not know, we have way too many throw blankets in our house. And way too many Tervis tumblers as well. That lace tablecloth, I don't know. I probably should have got it. I do pretty well selling lace tablecloths. They're just a little bit more difficult to get a good picture of when they're all lace. These, I don't know. Look, I'm a bad cat. I don't know if it's a shower curtain or regular curtains. I couldn't figure out what kind of curtain it was. So with that, I'm looking for a tag. No tag. Can't figure out what kind of curtain it is. I think we're just gonna put it back. We did fix it on the hanger though. Tons of linens here. Linens I will obviously look through a little more because I do like them. That I think was just a regular like curtain panel and there was only one of them. Let's see. This one was like crocheted a little bit looser, so I tend to like the ones that have a little tighter crochet. Sometimes I'll pick up those looser ones, but not super often. Look at this. What is this? So if you do not know, the Terrible Towel by the Pittsburgh Steelers are definitely good pickups. That one is going to go to a friend of mine, though. I am not going to be selling that one. But I will be selling those amazing seahorse little hand towels and this little starfish one. It's really, really nice. I don't know. I might keep the starfish one. So last time I didn't dig through these, Marcia found like a giant stack of vintage hankies and I was jealous. So I'm going to try and dig a little more. These are Harbor House, but look at how pretty these are with the coral. So even if they weren't branded, I think those would sell well. So I'm going to grab those pillowcases for sure. I think they'll go for about $25 to $35, and they should be about $2. This one's kind of plain. I'm going to check for a brand, though. It's Hotel Collection, so that one I think I'll leave behind. I will pick up plain ones if they're really good brands, but I'm not sure that Hotel Collection is that great of a name. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. And this, I think, is like napkins and placemats and things like that. This one's really cool, but there's only one of them, so we'll leave that one. Look at how pretty. So this is actually a table runner with the coral and the sand dollars. That's a beautiful nautical one. That's another one, even with no brand, I'll be able to keyword it, and that one should do well. I love this napkin, but I didn't see any more. Check these out, though. Beautiful Fiji placemats. Those are really, really nice. Definitely going to grab those. Trying to see if anything's like sticking out and catching my eye here. And I see those crocheted ones, but I'm not sure how crocheted placemats do. That pillow did not have a brand. They're so pretty, but no brand. I pick up pillows occasionally without a brand, but they have to be like very spectacular. These are really pretty, but there were only 2 of them. And I know 2 placemats will sell. I do know that, but they typically only go for $12 to $15, and I really am trying to hit the $25 mark. This is a vintage Canon, and I thought about getting it, but I think this pattern is, I don't think it would do well. This one's almost like a little pirate with the anchors and things like that, but I do not, you see me following the edge. It looks like it is not branded, or it's Hillcrest, which I have not heard of. So it's not a brand I know. All right, let's see if we can find anything else. Let's see what's up top here. So this has a Harley Davidson sticker. Be very careful of that. I'm looking at the tag and it is not a Harley helmet. It just has a Harley sticker. Be very, very careful of that. Look, I ran over my blanket. Bad cat. Let's see. Here's a USF Bulls hoodie, but it had a big stain on the front there, so I'm going to skip that. I'm not trying to get stuff that I have to get stains out of. Now, if it's really, really valuable, I still will. But I don't think that one was valuable enough. I think that was a Tommy Bahama I just passed and I missed it. This is a quiz. This is really cute, like Noah's Ark embroidered. I think that one should do well. And the jacket section is another one that I typically do not pass up because there can be some pretty valuable jackets. And jackets will sell year round, just as an FYI. This one was very loud and stood out, but it was not branded, and I think it didn't have a size tag either. We're going to go around the corner to my favorite thing, which is vintage nightgowns and robes. Not necessarily vintage, but it's the nightgown and robe section, and see if I can find anything in here. Look at this. A really nice vintage house coat, and all of the clothes are $1, so this is another one, full zip vintage house coat. Somebody donated a lot. Look at these. This one's really pretty, but I'm not seeing a tag. I think this one's actually a handmade one, and I probably could have got it to sell and just taken measurements, but I decided to skip it. And a lot of these have the tags on the bottoms. That's why I'm turning them upside down, because there was no tag on that collar area, and I was hoping to find it down on the, like, where the side comes together. I don't know what that's called. Not the hem, because that's the bottom. But I did not find tags on those. Stuff was falling down, so I'm going to fix it real quick and put it back. What is this thing? Maddie. All right, well, we're putting Maddie back. We put Maddie back on the hanger. Most of this stuff is newer. I find tons of Secret Treasures, which you guys have told me is like a Walmart brand, because I wasn't really familiar with it. So those I just skip over. I think all the vintage ones were hanging out down at the other end. You see, though, because I like nightgowns, I'm flipping through almost every single one. This one's really neat. I was like a classic Moo, but it didn't have a tag. Look up top. There was a Tampa Bay Bucks. This one's going to be $4. I think it should go for about $25, though. So I think that one's a good one. And we're in line now, so I'm looking at stuff while I'm waiting in line. I think it's an Atlanta Braves hat. I think it's a Braves. We're going to grab that one. I'm going to get my butt back in line, and I will see you in just a second. All right, well, this time, do you see the back of the car? We spent almost $200. So we got a lot more, some really, really good stuff in there. And I'm going to show you it all again right now. All right, so again, Shannon was with me shopping. So if you see stuff that I did not pick up, it was probably picked up by Shannon. I picked up this sombrero hat. Everything was half off. So this one was about $18 and it should go for about $75. Shannon said this brand is really expensive, Mud Pie, and Halloween is coming up. And then we got some really nice placemats as well as pillowcases. I got the Billabong backpack, Atlanta Braves hat. Shannon found this amazing crocheted tree skirt. Love that. I picked up this Nike hockey helmet. It was $7.50 with the discount. That might have been a mistake. I don't think we'll lose money, but I think it's worth about $20 to $25. The two Blinko, which this turquoise one is amazing, together should sell for about $30 to $40. And they were $3 for the both of them. And then Shannon said this brand is expensive too. So you're going to see some different stuff because she knows different things than what I know. So this is, what is it? Harajuku Mini. She said those are valuable. Shannon found the stirrer sticks. I grabbed the Mr. Christmas when I was in line checking out. Shannon found this kitty cat and he looks like he's about 25 bucks. And then Shannon got the My Little Ponies. I found this cute little Cupie on a pillow. And then some shoes that Shannon got. I picked up this belt. This one is Morona, I think. It's made in the USA, genuine leather. I think that one should do okay. The Yves Saint Laurent Opium, I paid $20. I think this one's worth between $50 and $75. Picked up the Tampa Bay Bucks Bear football. Shannon said these comped at about, I think, 40 to 60. And then we got this. This was actually from the last store, but I forgot to take it out. This is a really cool legacy set. And it was $9 with the discount. We got the cute little golf club wine bottle holder. The vintage pushpin ornament Shannon found. Some vintage poinsettia napkin holders. I also got this Shadowline. Shadowline's a great vintage brand. Yves Stillem. This one I wasn't familiar with, but I feel like this one should do well. This is a quiz woman, and it's got like the Noah's Ark. Shannon found this vintage satin jacket, and I think this is probably going to be some really good money. And you can see it's made in the USA. It's a plain vintage satin jacket. I picked up this blanket. It is 14th and Union. It's so soft, and it's got the little pearls. I picked up the 4 little unicorns, and then a really cool coral table runner, as well as the little starfish towel, a couple of kitchen towels. I think that these Seminoles vintage cornhole bags should do very, very well. Shannon found this Arctic Cooler fishing lid. It's cushion, and it was like less than $4 with the discount. Now here, these are for my friend. So this is for my friend Charlene. I got this one for my mom, and then we'll have to see what that Starbucks is worth. I picked up this really cool copper Cocapelli candle holder. And then I'm on the fence on whether I'm going to keep this milkshake one for me or not. I paid $10 and they only sell for about $20. So I think I might keep that. Honestly, probably one of the better finds of the day is this Callaway umbrella. It looks like there are a few spots on it, but the last one that sold for $60. This is a Callaway Big Bertha, and I paid $2. So that one is a great find. And then Shannon got these flippers. She said they were really expensive. I haven't looked them up. Feel free to look at our store, follow our eBay store. I'll put the link down in the comments for you. And then last, we got this Longaberger magazine basket with the stand. That was $8 after the discount. And I got, Prissy's holding it, I got this for a good friend of mine who is a Steelers fan. So this is not available. This one will be going to my friend, but I did pick it up. So if you're interested in anything, let me know. You can email me, thenurseflipper@yahoo.com. I forgot that crucifix, and I will see you guys on the next one.